everybody. Normally I don't do videos like this, and I haven't done a video in a long time, but I'm out of school now, so I'm hoping to get back into doing them. But this is something that I feel like I need to do because I'm struggling to get through all of this right now, and I've realized that I'm definitely not the only one, and that there's probably other people, so if this can help, um, let's get, here's my kitty. Say hi. Um, but I am a recovering self-harmer who has been in recovery for 7 years. I mean, it's been 7 years, and I was fine, I'd gotten over it, but recently I had a relapse, and it really upsets me because I really didn't ever think I was going to have to deal with it. I wasn't going to tell anybody. I was going to be fine. I'd gotten over it by myself, which is hard to do, but I needed to. And there's been a lot of stuff going on in my life recently that has pushed me to back into that, and I'm not happy about it, and I'm trying every day to get over it, and it kind of just proves to me even more that, it's an addiction. It's like being an alcoholic, and you really can't change it completely. You could come up with better ways to cope with things, and I didn't want to have to tell anybody because people don't understand unless they've been there and they've done it, and it's hard for people to realize that, so I was not going to share any of that with anybody I knew, but it's a struggle, and because of this recent relapse, I realize how hard it is, again, all over, and it's hard, and so if anybody has any advice, that would be good, and I'm hoping that it'll help somebody understand that, it's hard and you have to keep battling, and being a self-harmer is not something that is talked about a lot because it's misunderstood. It's not good. I mean, I was never the type of person that would voluntarily share that information with people. There's a lot of people that don't even know, and but I have found out that I'm extremely disappointed in myself because I've let myself down in going back to this, and it's not a good thing, and I've tried really hard to not rely on that again, but it's difficult, and recovery is not something to play around with. I didn't, I was 16, and I was 18 before I finally stopped, and I don't have really bad scars. I have some that are really light, and people don't genuinely pay attention to them, but I was lucky in that sense because I didn't have to worry about it, and now, you kind of get smarter and figure out ways to hide them better when you do self-harm, because you know where you can cover them up the best without people suspecting anything. But not that I'm saying this is good, that's not good, but there's people out there that do it, and there's people out there that have more evidence that they've done things than I do, and I was lucky in the sense that mine was never that bad. It was bad, but I never had to have stitches. My scars are not that bad. People most of the time don't even notice them, and so I can't really explain how that works because I didn't have it that bad. I do know the emotions and the effects that it has on your day-to-day life, and it's not fun. And there's self-harm is no joke. So even if you just know somebody that self-harms, just be there for them. Like that's what's kind of helped me. The first time, it's what's helped me now. Just having somebody there, just that helps, because the few people that do know that are my friends, they tell them something, they always try to keep me positive. I felt like a failure, I feel like I screwed up, and I've always prided myself on I'm a very strong person, and there isn't much I can do, but I'm strong in the sense that I can handle a lot of stuff. But and I always use my scars are my excuse. They're proof that I am a strong person because I overcame this, and now I feel like I'm not a strong person anymore because I have gotten back into it, and I feel like everything I've prided myself on has suddenly disappeared and escaped, and I don't like that, but it is what it is, and I can't change it, but I'm working really hard on it. And so now that I'm out of school, I will try to update videos on self-harm, and I know, like, the tag in my channel is, about being gay, which isn't related at all to my self-harm, so I'll probably do a combination of videos once I come up with some ideas. But if anybody has any questions, needs any advice, anything, feel free to message me on YouTube or leave a comment. I will, because I'm new at this, I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to link my email address into the thing somewhere, but I will try to do that, and I'll post another video about this later explaining the whole thing, but I just kind of wanted to update you and put it out there. So I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll see you guys later.